Hi everyone, we are on the very last picture on this page of Handtied Bouquets from Small Victories by Johanna Basford, and yes, I sound sad, I am sad. I've had such a lovely time colouring these with you, but you know, all good things come to an end, as they say, and I will find something else to colour afterwards, which I'm sure will engage me and I would enjoy. But let's come into our very last picture. The page is going to flip and flap. Hang on, let's put some weights on the corner of it. No, a bit better. Right, it's because it's near the spine. So we have a selection of different florals here. We have these little very cute ones. We have these two, and we have some more round ones like we did before. So what are we going to do? Let's have a think. I'd quite like to do something really dark blue. We haven't used a really dark, intense blue yet, I don't think. No. So let's do that. What should we pick? We've got quite a pick of lovely dark blues. What's this one? This is the Helio blue-reddish. You can't see all the name. And which we do. These little ones I quite like doing in blue. I always tend to do them in blue. So should we do that? Let's do that. Now the centres are so teeny tiny. I am thinking I might do those in blue as well. I think I'm just going to do the whole thing in blue and just sort of block it in because it's too small to do lots of details. Some people would. They would manage to shade it, put in a few different colours and all sorts of things. But for me, nah, it's really small. I'm just going to make it dark, bluey. Now, I'm never sure what quite these are, whether they're supposed to be forget-me-nots or a sort of like the dandelion seed heady type things, or quite what. I don't think they're those because Johanna does those, so I'm not sure, but I just colour them however I wish. And this bit here, I'm never sure whether that's supposed to be the colour of the flower or the colour of the leaves. I'm going to leave it and do it green, I think. Excuse me, I've been eating and I've gone hoarse. I'm eating too much. Now I'm wondering whether to do these little clusters of flowers in two different colours, just to make it a little bit different. So I'm going to grab I'm going to grab this colour. This is the light cadmium red, but it's actually very orangey, I think, and I'm going to do these with this one. And then I'm going to do those in a different colour. I do need to sharpen it though. Just, you know, just for interest's sake. And I never know how to colour these in. And I just tend to block them in again, so I'm not doing anything too exciting really. Of course, if there's a different colour that you prefer, you grab it and use it. You don't have to do the same. Yeah, my son was messaging me just now saying his lesson was very boring. Of course, it's his first day back and he says he's done it before, but they've got to cover everything for those people who haven't done things before. I always used to be quite grateful, to be honest, for a lesson that was a bit boring, but, you know, a little bit slow, should we say, because it gave me a chance to sort of catch up. And I'm going to use the fuchsia for the group over here. A bit different. Keep it nice and bright, cheery. So yeah, I used to appreciate it. I used to be able to relax and switch off a little bit and just, you know, I told him to, he said, I'm so bored. I said, well, have a read through the spec for your assignment and start having a think about that, start planning that. And he went, oh, I suppose so. It's something to do, isn't it? I guess the classes are 3 hours. Ours didn't used to go on quite that long. I think we used to have 2 hours. I'm trying to think of my next colour. I'm going to do some yellow for the centres actually first, and then I'll see how that sort of works. This is 108. It is very small. It is the dark cadmium yellow, and I'm going to use, it's my darkest yellow that isn't too orangey. I will need it to stand out from that orange. I'm going to do these two the same. And if you hadn't done these blue, you could do those with this, it would work quite nicely actually. So what are we missing? What sort of, I haven't got any purple, have we? I haven't got much yellow still. The yellow, I know what I'm going to do. Let's do something a little bit different. We'll go use the purple violet, which I don't think we've used yet for one of these. We'll do the other one a different colour. Why not? I'm going to use the edge one, do the edge one here. So I'm going to make it a little darker near the base, lighter towards the tip like that. I'm just answering my son's question. He's asking me what a regular checker piece is called, because he's going to make a computer game. He's going to make a game of drafts or checkers. Depends where you live, what you call it. He's asking me because you get a king if you get to the end. But he says, what's the regular piece called? And I think regular piece is either called a checker or a draft, which might be a bit confusing for him, but I don't know, it might not be. So we're going to do our other flower in yellow. So this is 105, which is the light cadmium yellow. It might be a little bit pale, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm not going to fade it, I'm going to block it in across the whole of my flower like that. And then I'm just going to grab a slightly darker one. Excuse me, this is 107, which is the cadmium yellow. Just make it a little bit darker at the bottom with this one. I'm not sure if it'll really show up, but I give it my best shot. There we go, it does show up, the yellow at least. Right, now greens. I can do petals, leaves, not petals, no, leaves next. Goodness. Right, I'm going to go through my greens and start with this one. This is 171. I think it's the spring green. No, I'm lying. There isn't a spring green. It's the light green. Sorry. And we'll do this one and this here. It's quite a light green. And do our stem and just do a bit here. We're going to do them all different. It's going to be a bit different. This is our grass green. And I am going to do, we'll do this one. No, we'll do these. I changed my mind almost immediately. My dad always used to comment that women always change their mind. I don't know if that's a thing, if it's just a bit of a sexist thing, or if it's right. I'm just going to do that one. Then we're going for the 112, which is the leaf green, so I have to look them up on my little chart. Do this one. Again, I'm just blocking in the leaves and things. But we can do these stems. Yeah, my dad can be a bit sexist without realising. I don't think he sort of thinks about what he says, really. You know, it's just, he's just old-fashioned. This is the permanent green. Excuse me. Yeah. Try to correct him on certain things. Some things I think are more important than others to get right. Some people get more offended by some things than others. This is the permanent green olive. I think it's our last one. Do these. Remember to do all these bits of stem. Making it very messy. I'm just doing all the remaining ones. Now I need to do the little ribbon. I'm going to do it in a red. Actually, let's do it in the alizarin crimson. I don't know how to say it. So like the others, a little bit darker here and lighter towards the middle. I'm not doing too much with it. There we are. And now we need some white. So I've got my white again. And I'm going to do a bit in the centre of each of the blue ones. Just right in the centre. Around here on these. And we'll reflect that on the ones on this side, because although they're a different colour, it's very obvious they're supposed to be the same type of plant. And of course, you know, you can get different colours of the same plant. On this one, I think we'll go up the middle there, and we'll do the same on that one. It won't really show up, but you know, needs to match. Okay, I think we're done. I'm just going to move a few things so I can. I'm going to come in a little closer to take a photo, and so you can just see exactly what's going on with this one. I still don't think you'll see the white dots, but never mind. And then I'm going to come out so you can see the whole page, which is a little trick. It's going to take a while. My remote control is very slow at zooming. I think it does it on purpose so you don't get seasick. I'm just going to hold down. Ooh, make it clatter. There we go. So there is the finished page. I had so much fun. Thank you so much for joining me, and I have got a very similar page in mind to do soon. But for now, thank you for watching. Hoping you have the most super day, and happy colouring.